Welcome back. Here we go again, folks. We're going to try and walk that fine line between freedom and totalitarianism, tyranny, the petty tyranny of censorship, folks. That's what we're dealing with. We're also dealing with an invasive species. And you know I mean the globalists, folks.
A special focus on 5 ways to make gains in getting those of you who are unvaccinated vaccinated. Because here's the deal. We are continuing to wind down the mass vaccination sites that did so much in the spring to rapidly vaccinate those eager to get their first shot and their second shot, for that matter, if they needed a second. Now we need to go to community by community, neighborhood by neighborhood, and oftentimes door to door, literally knocking on doors to get help to the remaining people protected from the virus.
Come and knock on our door. We've been waiting for you.
The president will outline 5 areas his team is focused on to get more Americans vaccinated. 1, targeted community by community, door-to-door outreach to get remaining Americans vaccinated by ensuring they have the information they need on how both safe and accessible the vaccine is.
Makes you wonder why they're pushing so hard to get everybody jabulated under the EUA. You know, it doesn't have approval, and an EUA only works if there's no therapeutic, which makes a person wonder, maybe that's exactly why there was such demonization of those two that start with an H and an I. They say trust science, but we're learning in multiple areas that scientists are human beings, and they are fallible, and they are corrupt. So what's a person to do when scientist A disagrees with scientist B? It's a conundrum, isn't it? So do you blindly believe your TV? Well, I'm of the opinion that if you blindly believe your TV, you are hardly different than a religious zealot that blindly believes their Bible, regardless of what religion. Now, oddly enough, there is a small elite group that has world domination as their religion. Once the herd accepts mandatory forcible jabulation, it's game over. They will accept anything, forcible blood or organ donation, for the greater good. We can genetically modify children and sterilize them for the greater good. Control sheep minds, and you control the herd. Jab makers stand to make billions, and many of you in this room today are investors. It's a big win-win. We thin out the herd, and the herd pays us for providing extermination services. Now, what's for lunch, huh? Dr. Henry Kissinger.
Yeah, baby!
I'm Bill Gates, I agree.